Sir, I think the questions for today is over. I think we can go ahead with Mahima now.
Okay, sure.
అజయ్ గారు
హలో స్వామి, నమస్కారం స్వామి.
వస్తే
వినపడుతుంది స్వామి. Am I audible? Yeah.
Yes,
Hello.
sir.
Okay. In the previous satsang, till the previous satsang, we have completed the Brahma Lahari. Now we are moving to Vishnu Lahari, the wave of God Vishnu. In that, the first miracle done by Sri Swamiji is 1. Curing my illness at once. After touching Atmalingam that appeared on the chest of Swami in the midnight of Shivaratri festival, I was often becoming ill. Once I was admitted in the hospital in unconscious stage and I was put on saline. My mother was bringing Swami to the hospital in an auto. She told Swami, I know you as Lord Venkateshwara in human form. My son is also a very strong devotee of Lord Venkateshwara from childhood. Hence, you must give me back my son, relieving him from the present danger. Swami replied, if you really believe me as human form of Lord Venkateshwara, certainly your son will come home at once. But you must donate your son to me for my service. My mother agreed to that, and I was cured of my illness suddenly and returned to my home in very short period. My mother told my father all about her conversation with Swami. My father became angry, telling, how can you alone donate our son without consent from me, since both of us have equal right on the issue? Then I interfered, telling, do you remember about a dream that came to my mother when I was a 6-month child? Lord Venkateshwara appeared in the dream and asked her to donate me to him. Both my parents recollected and agreed to this fact. Then I continued, do you also remember that my mother replied the Lord, saying that how she can donate me to Lord since I was a very small child just born? Both agreed to this also because my mother told my father then itself about her reply also to the Lord in the dream. Then I continued, do you also remember that the same Lord appeared to my mother in dream again when I was 17 years old, asking her to donate me to him? My mother replied in dream that how can she donate me to a statue since the Lord is not in human form? Both recollected that also since my mother was informing my father every time about her dream. Then I continued, do you also agree that Lord Venkateshwara is in the human form of Swami from recent incident of interview for my job at Chennai? This incident is already mentioned in Brahma Lahari, in which Swami gave proof that he is the same Lord Venkateshwara. Both my parents agreed to this point also, since both experienced this directly in this recent incident. I further continue. Now add all these 3 points to get the answer. Lord Venkateshwara asked my mother to donate me to him in a dream when I was a tiny child and also when I was a boy of 17 years. 2. My mother replied in the first dream that how can she donate me as a small child, and again replied in the second dream that how can she donate a boy to a statue unless the Lord is in human form. 3. Swami gave proof that he is the human form of Lord Venkateshwara and then only asked my mother to donate me to him, since Swami proved himself as human form of the same Lord. The Lord in human form asked only my mother, since my mother only got dreams, and she only expressed that how the donation of son can be done to a statue unless the Lord is in human form. All these 3 points put together give the final solution of this issue. Let me be donated to Swami for his service. Otherwise, sin to tell a lie to the Lord will arise in your case. Both my parents were satisfied with my analysis and agreed to donate me to the Lord in human form as per the promise given to him by my mother in dream as well as in auto in awakened state also. Swami's comment: your parents must be appreciated since they did not go back from the word given as assurance in a very long back dream. They were bound to their promise given to God in a long back dream. Being the issue of such good parents, you are also very strictly devoted to offer yourself to the service of God in order to protect the promise of your mother to God. God asked you for his service based on your such good personal nature and also based on the same good nature of your parents who were bound to their promise given in a long back dream. Your life history resembles the life history of the devotee Markandeya, who was blessed with very short longevity. Lord Yama came twice to take away Markandeya, and the parents were giving excuse like birth function and function of marriage. Lord Yama came for the third time, like me, to take away the boy. Curing next miracle. Curing illness of student. In Machilipatnam, Sri Subbarao, retired income tax officer, is having a son studying BTech and is suffering with a peculiar illness, which is that he gets the bad smell of his own sweat that results in vomiting. Several doctors were consulted, several medicines were used, several astrologers were consulted, and their remedial suggestions were implemented, and several saints were worshipped. But there is no trace of any use. Finally, the father came to Swami and prayed Swami to give cure to this burning problem. Swami refused, saying, when so many saints could not do anything, I, a petty devotee, can't do anything. When so many doctors who were experts in applied chemistry to the human body could not do anything, I, a professor of pure chemistry, can't do anything. Then the father fell on the feet of Swami, weeping that he will not leave the feet of Swami since he came to the human form of Lord Datta. Then Swami gave a little vibhuti, sacred ash, to him. The father went to his home and applied that sacred ash on the forehead of his son. That peculiar disease disappeared at once, and the student continued his studies with perfect health. Swami's comment: that soul insulted and mocked others for their bad order of sweat in the past birth. This is the punishment of that sin. This is the reason why Swami tries to escape from the cure, since the normal, regular cycle of deeds and punishments should not be interfered even by God, being the lawmaker. However, the miracle is to be exhibited in the context of initial pickup from devotees for the sake of program of human incarnation. The adjustment by postponement of punishment is a routine matter of the divine administration, about which proper steps are always taken by the deity of justice, cooperating with the miracle required for the divine program. All this is the secret background of any miracle unknown to the devotees. Of course, if God in human form suffers for the sake of devotee, There is no need of any adjustment. Such transfer of punishment is judged by God, examining the deservingness of the devotee to get information. Protecting a devotee from death. Next miracle, protecting a devotee from death. Srimati Satyakumari is a devotee of Lord Datta in Hyderabad. She came to the house of Sri CVK Murthy to see Swami. She saw Swami emitting very strong radiations of light energy, and this was revealed by her. She started shaking terribly. Following conversation took place between her and Swami. Swami, who are you? She, I am Lord Dattatreya. Swami, if you are Datta, then who am I? She, you are myself, you are myself, you are myself. After this, she became normal. After her leaving, Swami told CBK Murthy she is going to die by heart attack today in the midnight. If she prays me, I shall protect her. Then CBK Murthy hurried up to phone her to inform about this. Swami warned not to inform this to her since this information itself may bring heart attack. She was not informed. That day in the midnight, she phoned Swami to protect her life as she was suffering with lot of heart pain. Swami assured her protection and she was revived with good health immediately. Swami's comment. This devotee who got heart attack was a government lady officer in the past birth doing lot of financial corruption due to which one lady devotee got heart attack who was unable to bribe her. This is the punishment for that sin. Swami predicted the exact time and date of death of his mother and aunt quite long back. His father and uncle were astonished since the deaths happened exactly on the same day and time predicted by Swami. Swami did not interfere with their deaths, though both were very close to him. Devotion is more important than family bond for God in human form. Next miracle. Protecting the life of a boy. Sri Prabhakar was a good devotee of Swami. He was having a son who is a boy of 5 years. Once that boy was seriously attacked by illness, becoming unconscious, and Prabhakar wept before Swami. Swami, please protect my son from danger. Swami told, no fear. I will drive away the soldiers of Yama, deity of death. That boy was also a very good devotee of Swami. Whenever he sees Swami, he falls on the feet of Swami at once. Both the parents did not take the boy to the hospital, keeping full faith in Swami. Both did not sleep at all throughout the night, sitting before the boy. Swami was also sitting near the boy, since Prabhakar stayed in a portion of my house only, and Swami was also staying in our house on that day. In the midnight, Swami looked into space with anger and shouted at some invisible but visible to Swami people, saying them to go back. After some time, Swami became peaceful. The boy also recovered immediately. Swami told that he drove away the soldiers of the deity of death. Swami's comment. The illness of this boy was due to adulteration of food grains in his past birth, in which he was a businessman. Next miracle. Curing back pain and stomach pain. A. Back pain. The third son of Sri CBK Murthy, Ramana, in Hyderabad, got severe back pain in one night. His wife was trying to phone to doctors. Ramana phoned to Swami in Vijayawada to protect him. Swami took that pain and Ramana was immediately cured. Swami suffered with mild back pain for several years after this. B. Stomach pain. Miss Jyoti in Guntur was an excellent devotee of Swami. She invited Swami to her house and introduced her grandfather, who was suffering with severe stomach pain for the past 6 years. She showed a full rack of bottles of medicines used for that illness and said that no trace of cure was found till then. Even if he takes very little food, the terrible stomach pain appears immediately. Her grandfather gave a dozen banana fruits to Swami as offering to God. Swami took one fruit and ate it, saying, I have taken your stomach pain through this fruit. Now itself, you eat the remaining 11 fruits if you have faith in me. Her grandfather ate all the 11 fruits, keeping full faith in Swami, and no trace of pain appeared. From that night onwards, he was taking full meals and never experienced any pain in stomach. But in the same night, Swami suffered with such intensive pain in stomach, jumping in lying condition on the bed, so that the plastic strings of the cot were cut due to those jumps. Next day, she came and fell on the feet of Swami with total surrender. Swami's comment: Ramana was a lady in the past birth having a cow, and she hit its back with a strong stick, and this is the result of that sin. The grandfather of Jyoti was a greedy person in the past birth who was not giving food to any hungry beggar, and this is the result of that sin. I took the first pain in small quantities for a long period, and I took the second pain totally in very short period of one night. Both are one and the same, depending on time and intensity. Jnanam veha vibhutirva Swami.
दर्शितं मया सर्वं दत्तगुरोरेव चापल्यन्तु मम ध्रुवम्.
Namaskar, Swami.
नमस्ते.
Namaskar.
Then Bhakti Ganga.
Namaskar, Swamiji. Yes.
God bless you.
ब्रह्मदत्तम् ॐ भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं ब्रह्मदत्तं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं ब्रह्मदत्तं ॐ तत्सवितुस्तद्देवतायाः वरेण्यभर्गो धीमहि प्रचोदयेद्वै धियो यो नः तं ब्रह्माणं ज्ञानसूर्यं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं ब्रह्मदत्तं प्राणिप्रसवाद्यः प्रसिद्धः सवितेत्यस्य ब्रह्मतेजः शिष्यधियश्च प्रेरयेन्नः तं गायत्री मन्त्रसारं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं ब्रह्मदत्तं गायत्रीयं छन्द एव सविता देव स्मर्यते च शिष्यान्धकारा मुकुलिताब्ज धीविकासदं गुरुवरेण्यं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं ब्रह्मदत्तं कर्ता भर्ता येष हर्ता सर्वस्यास्य श्रूयते हि त्रिमूर्तिरूपं ब्रह्मचैकं ब्रह्माकारं ब्रह्मवाचं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं ब्रह्मदत्तं त्रिपदं छन्दः त्रिस्वरोक्तं त्रिकालवन्द्यं त्रिगुणसूत्रं त्रिवाहिनीनां सङ्गमं वा त्रिमूर्तितत्त्वं यं व्यनक्ति भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं ब्रह्मदत्तम् ओङ्कारश्च त्रिविधवर्णः त्रिस्रो व्याहृत योऽपि यं हि सम्बोधयन्ति सर्वमन्त्रो यमेव वाक्ति त्रिगुणमेकं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं ब्रह्मदत्तं चत्वारोऽयं वेदशुनकाः गौरनुसरति च वेदधर्मः वीणाश्रवणं वाणीपतिं षोडशवर्षं ब्रह्मदेवं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं ब्रह्मदत्तं जगदारम्भं हंसवाहं तेजोवदनं मन्त्रमूलं गायत्रीशं सामगानं विद्यानिलयं वेदपाठं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं ब्रह्मदत्तं यज्ञाचरणं होमनिष्ठं कमण्डलुधरं दर्भपाणिम् अग्निज्वाला भासमानं प्रातः सन्ध्या बालभानुं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं ब्रह्मदत्तं चन्दनतिलके कुङ्कुमाङ्कं ब्रह्मतेजसा दीप्यमानं त्रिजगन्मोहन सुन्दराङ्गं काषायधरं पण्डितेशं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं ब्रह्मदत्तं अत्रेः पुत्रं ब्रह्मदत्तम् अनसूयाम्बा प्रेमराशिम् अजिनमेखलं ब्रह्मदण्डं यज्ञोपवीतमक्षमालं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं ब्रह्मदत्तं स्वतनुरुद्यत्कमलगन्धैः त्रिभुवनानि ह्लादयन्तं ब्रह्ममुहूर्ते साधकानां प्रचोदयेता धियो यो नः भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं ब्रह्मदत्तं सृष्टिक्रमवद पुरुषसूक्तं त्रिस्वरबद्धं पावनार्थं ऋषिभिः पठितं ब्रह्मकाले श्रुत्वा श्रुत्वा प्रीयमाणं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं ब्रह्मदत्तं त्रिमताचार्यैः पठ्यमानान् तत्तन्मतमय भाष्यवादान् श्रुत्वा सिद्धान्तार्थमन्त्यं समन्वयम् भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं ब्रह्मदत्तं वेदान्तानामन्तिमार्थं वेदान्तार्थं बोधयन्तं ऋषिभिः परितो भाषमाणं शास्त्रार्थेषु व्यञ्जितेषु भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं ब्रह्मदत्तम् आयुधवर्जित पाणिपद्मं वाचैवारिं मारयन्तं कर्मफलानि ललाटपत्रे लिखन्तमायुर्दाय दानं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं ब्रह्मदत्तम् आचार्येन्द्रं वाक्प्रचारं भुवि सञ्चारं निर्विचारं खलाभिचारं सदाचारं सुरपरिचारं चित्तचोरं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं ब्रह्मदत्तं पद्मसंभवं पद्मपीठं पद्मसुगन्धं पद्मवर्णं पद्मापुत्रं पद्मनेत्रं पद्मसुपाणिं पद्मपादं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं ब्रह्मदत्तं वीणापाणिः यस्य शिष्या वाणी गायति ज्ञानदेवी तं वागीशं सामवाचा चर्षोणाधर मन्त्रपाठं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं ब्रह्मदत्तं यत्सङ्कल्पः केवलं हि सर्वं विश्वं रचितमेवम् आद्यं देवं प्रथममूर्तिम् आराधनीयं मजमनादिं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं ब्रह्मदत्तं ललाटरेखां कर्मबद्धां परिमाष्टुम्यः केवलो हि सर्वसमर्थो लेखकोऽयं धातारन्तं मूलमूलं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं ब्रह्मदत्तं चतुराम्नायांश्चतुरवाचा चतुरास्याब्जैरोद्गिरन्तं कविं कवीनामादिकाव्यं सर्वजगदिदं विरचयन्तं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं ब्रह्मदत्तं परमब्रह्म ब्रह्मशब्दो यस्मिन्नेव प्रकृतिहेतौ पूजातीतं परमपूज्यं दिवसारम्भे पूजनीयं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं ब्रह्मदत्तं गायत्र्याद्यायस्य भार्याः त्रिशक्तयस्तास्त्रिमुखपद्मं देवपितॄणां पितॄणां भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं ब्रह्मदत्तं श्रीदत्त ब्रह्मगायत्रीं योगायेद् ब्रह्मकालिकीं सब्रह्म तेजसा दीप्तो ज्ञानी ब्रह्मत्वमश्नुते शतायुर्दायमाप्नोति सर्वविद्या प्रपद्यते सत्पुत्रं लभते होमादैश्वर्यं ब्रह्मवीक्षितः भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं ब्रह्मदत्तं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं ब्रह्मदत्तं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं भज भज दत्तं ब्रह्मदत्तं भज भज दत्तं ब्रह्मदत्तं भज भज दत्तं ब्रह्मदत्तम्
Excellent, sir. Excellent.
Excellent to the power of infinity.
అదే అదే
पाद नमस्कार स्वामी जी.
God bless you. So, जी చెప్పాలిగా అదేదో
Ajay Garu, can you conclude?
Yeah. परब्रह्म समारंभां श्रीदत्तात्रेय मध्यमां श्रीदत्तस्वामी पर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ओम शांति 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 वन्दे दत्तात्रेयं ब्रह्मज्ञानममेयं अनसूयाप्रियबालं मुनिजनमानसपालं वन्दे दत्तात्रेयं वन्दे दत्तात्रेयं वन्दे दत्तात्रेयं. नमस्कार सर.
नमस्ते.
नमस्कार स्वामी. पाद नमस्कार स्वामी जी.
नमस्कारं
स्वामीजी.
नमस्ते.
नमस्कार स्वामी.
नमस्ते.
पाद नमस्कारं स्वामी.
नमस्ते.
నమస్కారం స్వామి.
नमस्ते.
నమస్కారం స్వామీజీ.
नमस्ते. नमस्ते.
నమస్కారం స్వామి.
नमस्ते. नमस्ते.
నమస్కారం అండి. నమస్కారం స్వామి.
नमस्ते.
नमस्कारं स्वामी.
नमस्ते.
పాద నమస్కారం స్వామి.
नमस्ते.
నమస్కారం స్వామి.
नमस्ते.
स्वामी.
नमस्ते.